Think about the last time you went an hour without looking at your phone. In just one generation, the way we connect has been completely rebuilt. It started as a simple tool for staying in touch, but today, it's a global force, actively shifting how we see the world and our place in it. We now live in a world where the line between what's real and what's digital is basically gone. It's all becoming one single, porous experience. Back in the beginning, there was this incredible promise, a world where everyone had a voice. A true democracy of information. And it worked. It broke down borders that kept families and entire cultures apart for hundreds of years. Now, we're always on. We share our most private moments with the whole world. The second they happen, it's constant. But this constant connection has created a strange side effect. A paradox that's actually changing how our brains work. While we're busy scrolling through everyone else's best moments, we're actually feeling more alone than we ever have before. We've started choosing the safety of a digital profile over the real, sometimes messy vulnerability of a face-to-face conversation. Welcome to the attention economy. In this new world, your focus is the most expansive thing on Earth. And everyone wants it. This environment created the influencer, not just celebrities, but a new type of architect, building the trends we all follow. But look behind the filters. There's a constant pressure to perform, to keep up, to prove your worth, through a count of likes. Algorithms feed us exactly what we want to hear. They build these echo chambers that lock us away from any ideas that might challenge us. It's not all dark though. The way we learn has been completely transformed. Knowledge isn't trapped in books anymore. The classroom has no walls. If you have an internet connection, you have access to the biggest landscape of information in human history. From a kid learning to code in a small village to global forums of experts. Those old barriers? They're finally coming down, but there's a cost. When you hide behind a screen, it's easy to forget there's a human on the other side. Empathy starts to slip away. We're seeing a rise in things like cyberbullying and systemic harassment. They aren't just online issues, they're real threats to our health. We have to face the fact that some of our worst behaviors find a very comfortable home in the shadows of digital anonymity. Learning how to be kind online is not just a nice idea anymore. It's a survival skill for the 21st century. We have to learn how to move through these digital spaces with purpose, with kindness, and with a lot more intention. At the end of the day, we have to put our humanity first. Connectivity is great, but it's not the most important thing we have. Because when we use it right, social media is an absolute powerhouse. It can build communities that actually change the world. It gives a voice to people who were ignored for far too long. It's how grassroots movements turn into global revolutions. We've watched people come together to demand justice and take action in ways that we couldn't even imagine 20 years ago. It's a place where we finally realize that we have so much more in common than we ever thought possible. This is the Global Village in action. A massive, messy, beautiful experiment in what it means to stand together as one humanity. Our biggest challenge now is finding that balance. Finding the sweet spot between our digital lives and our real ones. We can't forget the value of the world that exists outside the frame of a smartphone screen. The world that's right in front of us. The tools we use today. They're going to define what society looks like for a very long time. Let's choose wisely. Let's strive for a digital world that's just as compassionate, just as diverse,